La leche. Parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures. Here's we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, and everyone's, all of us. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this and all our homes, planets, back and forth in circles, times and balance and contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as including every young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all of the incarnated souls that God has created back and forth in circles times can be reunited again, back and forth in circles times and balance and contact on this and all our planets, because space-time is not linear. Does that in any way suggest we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, ever-livings, authorities, and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we knows and have ever known and shells ever knows, and comes to our loves and all knows, ELLEVENSZ, betters, past, present, futures, including all our families and communities, females and males, and all of the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-steward and appreciate. And so we says, Namaste, the divines within us, Greece, the divines within yous and alls. And we says, Mikutuya Oyosin, Mikutuya Kosifaro, we are all related, and because we know we are all related, we can and the shells comes together, and shells and cans comes together again, back and forth in circles, times and balance and contact. And we also calls ourselves, we also says, the alliance within us, Greece, the alliance within yous and alls, Council and Pox, and all the greetings of all the heritages, hues of peace cultures that were divine feminines, friendlies, and egalitarians, friendlies equal use to females and males, including the Magdalens and especially the Atlanteans and Druidics and Vedics and Woundeds all the way back and forth to mitochondrial leaves before it's after endurance. In fact, on all continents, past, present, futures, on the smaller planets, because space-time is not linear. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white-cap women, co-changing women, co-Iroquois, goddess clan, sister Gazina's cousin mother, clan mothers, goddess clan mothers, and equally so, sister Kazinas and co-cousin brothers, goddess, sister Kazinas and co-cousin brothers, goddesses and gods. We also call ourselves co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, katsinas, co-orishas, yumayas, co-daganach, co-kalki, co-mamari, co-avalish costeras, co-Conyans Buddhists, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. We use that word pluralities for all the divine feminines, reparatively, and for all the divine feminines and masculines, equally with the I in it, reparatively, for both genders, past, present, futures, and says, we also call ourselves other names, such as co-Estelarianlys and co-Easterlianlys, that is co-Aesterlianlys and co-Aesterlianlys, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee. That is the Magdalens equal use with the Nazarenes, re-intertwining the families and connecting them to their ancient heritages, all the females and the males of the Atlantean cultures, of the Venusians and Mayans, and the Vedics, and the Thracians, and the Druidics, and back and forth to mitochondrial before, after Druids and Buddhists, all the concepts beyond, so that we call ourselves the last that shall be we call ourselves the very real stargates Atlantis of all holy lands and sacred earth's risen, and last it shall be first teams of very real stargates Atlantis and all holy lands risen, stargates, Star Treks of purity, peace, cultures, for to becomes all's reborns, nativities, and always risen springs on the smaller planets. It sounds like a daunting task to currently open the stargates for reborns and risen nativities on the smaller planets, but it's actually easily accomplished via the new millennial golden rule, which you can read at 5050now.wordpress.com. And just next to it, read the ELLEVENSZ steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus so's. And you'll also see another page on the website called Among the Representatives, you, and yous. Because you shells and cans and shells joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. The only issue we have been concerned about is whether or not we'd be silly and stupid to lose this opportunity and not make thus and us so's on this planet and have to be reincarnated again somewhere else in the universe, because we would lose the planet if that was the case. and you have to do it from somewhere else, but we actually, the least we can suggest can accomplish this. Now, as you can see, our names and pictures there are among the representatives. We can't say all of them now, we'll say some of them. We'll say, of course, all the Iroquois clan, goddess clan mothers. We have, well, we start with our great-grandmothers, first called first. And then our current equals, our current, all the Shukinas, all the females of our families. And then equals all our young generations. Our Elohas, Elohims, Eli circles, and are always, females and males, Elohas and Elohims, specialists equally essentials for opening the Stargates and the Akashic records. And we'll say some of the names, can't say all of them else, we'll say some of them. We can say, you can see more of them there, or just read them. Read them, and we can say, you're going to say, and Queen Esther, and all of the Iroquois goddess grandmothers, and more recently, it's Barbara Herschel's, Lydia Scott's, Virginia Valentine's, Lydia and Virginia Wandering New Times, and especially our co-white calf buffalo women, River Rosemary and Pearl, and equally, and especially, it's Mama Patricia Sanford, and equally, it's Martha and Sophie, and equally, Anna Singing Cricket, so Loyalties, and Aloras, and lots more theirs, and equally, our Arishas Yamayas, our Rochelle Reyes, Leland Gayos, and Gogis and Lords there, and especially our Lights of families, so Bonnies and Sillies and lots more there, and especially equally our Estelle and families of Hannah's Demos, lots more there, and in yes, and just to our branches of our hearts, our Venusians and Marians, reintertwined, Magdalenes and Nazarenes, and there's Estrella, Libertina and Estrella, and equally so's, traveling back and forth in circles times, and with us, equally so's, especially beloved as Harriet and Radiant Ray as Harriet, equally so, traveling back and forth circles, Claire, Jubilant Dragon, Precious Central Dead, Risen Rose, Grandma Marie, Grandma Papa, Grandma Annette, Grandma Georgie's teaching and learning, all the lessers of Wizardesses of Oz, and Wizardesses of Oz. So we also, did I say Francis? We also want to include, we have, Lynn and Gaia, Jenny of the Leonis families, and Rachel and Will and Kyle of the Stargates families, and our current generations of females. We have our Esther's and Rachel's and Emery's and Julie Emery's equalies, and Diaz Divines and Barbara's and Jenny's. Don't let's put Jenny's right up there. And let's forget Sarah. There's a lot more there. And Ruby's and Sally's and Mary's and Will's with her. And then we have our youngest generations. We have including Earth Angeline, April's Arisen, Earth Angeline's, April's Arisen, Rose Arisen, Earth Angeline's. Also, you can when we just Hello's Hesperis's, Somaster's, what is Stacy Anastasia's, Lighting Leaves, especially Nurse and Jerry's, our branches and hearts. I'm going to start Harlow's, Wesley's, Benjamin and John, Gretchen and Jubilant, Blessed Rose, Leah, did I say what else we get? Leah and Rose, more are coming, very, always, I have to put the couples first, always the Soons, blesseds, ever, ye's, blessings, la la cha, purity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures.